I want to show you how to get big results fast. I know I'm going against it here, but this is just one strategy that will allow you to crush it. Now, in your speaking business, I don't care whether you're in sales, whatever it is, this is how to absolutely separate yourself from the pack. When I was in real estate at age 20, I went to a seminar. I didn't even know how many seminars I go to. And the guy who taught it, I asked to lunch, and I said, what's the key to success? What do I need to do? And he said, go out and fail your ass off. I said, what? I thought the whole goal to success was to avoid failure, in order to get to success. He said, it's exactly the opposite. And then he gave me this quote by, I'm going to show you how to absolutely love failure. Not tolerate it. We did this article on success, still tease me off. I don't want you to tolerate it. I don't want you to accept it as part of the process. I want you to love it. I want you to seek it. I'm going to show you how. He said, Watson of IBM said, the key to success is massive failure. The key to success is massive failure. The most successful person in this room, whoever it is also, I guarantee you, the biggest failure. They have failed more times than anybody else in this room. Maybe even just one more time. That's why they are a success. This is the analogy that he gave me, and this is the one I want to have burned into your brain as you go through the process of your life from this point forward. He did this. He said, life is like a pendulum. On one side of the pendulum, you have failure, rejection, defeat, pain, and sadness. On the other side, you have success, acceptance, victory, joy, and happiness. Now, if you just stand still, you won't experience any pain, you won't experience any joy. Obviously, you can't live like that. So most people find this little comfort zone where they're only willing to experience so much pain, so much rejection, so much failure, so much discomfort. That's the reason why they only experience so much happiness, success on the other side of it. Life, as a universal law, you will only get the amount of success on one side as the amount of pain and failure you're willing to experience on the other side. You cannot swing a pendulum one way. It doesn't work. He said, if you really want to become successful, the one thing you can control is the amount of failure you get. You can't control success, just like Jim Rohn said. If you pursue it, it will elude you like chasing butterflies. But the one thing you can chase is failure. And you can chase it with a reckless abandon. So when I was in real estate, I said, I got this, and I got fired up. And I said, I'm going to be a failure-seeking machine. There are three or four ways to go get incredible failure in real estate. One is to call on expired listings. These are people who have had their house on the market with another realtor, and it didn't sell, and now they're pissed. And 300 agents call them at the same time, and you got to try to separate yourself from the other 300. Lots of failure in that. Then there are the people that hate realtors so much they won't even list with them. They're called for sale by owners. Knock on their door, get lots of failure quick. Then you can just park your car on a street, which I would do 6 to 8 hours a day, and just go from door to door. Do you plan to buy or sell real estate in the next 6 months? Slam, dog, kid throwing rocks from you across the street. You can get lots of failure quick in that process. I would have a notepad that had 50 check boxes, and I would not leave the streets until I got 50 people to tell me no. Every time I got a no, I was delighted. Why? Because I was closer to being done. 5 to 9 was money time. Every 5 to 9, I did not have an appointment with anybody else or anything else. I was on the phone. I was the guy that was calling. Why 5 to 9? Because that's when people are home. That's when they're eating dinner. Everybody loves to get a call from a realtor during that period of time. Lots of rejection there. Good job. But here's what happens. If you push the side of failure, the side of rejection, the side of pain, all of a sudden some of those doors I knocked on said, yeah, that they were thinking about selling their house. Some of those expired listings I called on. Some of those for sale by owners listed with me. And as a result of all of that, it swung on the side of success. Now I was 20 years of age, handling people's most valuable and important asset. There's no way they should have been listing with me. I was in an office of 44 veteran agents who have been in the business 20 years or more. In 90 days, I was outselling the entire office combined. The first year, number one in the city. The second year, number one in the region. Third year, number one in the county of 3,000 agents. I don't tell you that to impress you. I tell you that to prove this principle. That if you are willing to seek rejection, failure, and pain, you will get massive success, joy, and happiness.